Hello and welcome to a very special Weekly MTG. If you can't already tell, things are a little different.
Oh, yeah.
We got this amazing set. We are down in Burbank at the Command Zone Studios. For the last show of the year, we wanted to blow it out, so we're doing a ton of special stuff today. The set's just one of them. The other part, our amazing guests over here. We've got Rachel Weeks and Gabriel Luna. Rachel, who are you, for those who don't know?
Hi, everybody. I'm Rachel Weeks. This is where I work. It always looks like this. I'm the host of the Command Zone podcast, but you may have seen me on various Commander channels, including our own and Game Nights.
And Gabriel Luna, you might recognize from The Last of Us or Terminator, or he played Ghost Rider on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., one of my favorite shows.
Right. I feel like I'm back on that set right now. You guys did a phenomenal job here.
Yeah.
I'm usually in the back punching all the buttons on the Quinjet and just trying to see what kind of baubles and gadgets they're on.
Yeah.
They're all built in, but...
But Gabriel, you're a longtime Magic player, right?
Yeah. I started playing in 2015.
Okay.
Kaladesh was the first set. And I just, when my little brother, Timothy, he wants me to call him the younger brother. He's like, I'm not little, dude, I'm 41 years old. But he introduced me to the game, and it was just all the things I love. I've been a boxer since I was 12 years old, and it has so much of that kind of pugilist element to it, and chess and poker and just all of these different kind of characteristics, deductive reasoning, all the math. I just fell in love with it. And I'm excited. Yeah, I'm excited to explore these cards because, I took a little peek. Some really cool stuff in there.
So we are exploring Marvel superheroes. Now, it doesn't come out till June. We're a little ways away. But like I said, this is the last show of the year, and I had some budget left, and nobody told me no. So I kind of was like, you know what I want to do? I want to go to Command Zone. I want to have awesome guests. I want to have an awesome set. And I want to talk about my favorite cards from Marvel superheroes because I'm so excited for the set. And we're going to do that. We have a ton of cards to show today. Before we do that, I want to go over some news because there's cool things happening in the Magic world. First and foremost, this past weekend, big congratulations to Seth Manfield for winning his second World Championship.
Oh, wow, look at that trophy.
Look at that trophy. It's a new trophy. We just redesigned it. And Seth was the first one to pick one up with his second World Championship. He won using the breakout deck.
Did he go back to back?
No, it's been about 10 years since his last World Championship. He's always around. He's always placing highly, but this is his second World Championship a decade apart. So big congratulations to Seth Manfield. Also going on right now, if you head over to dailymtg.com, the Lorwyn Eclipsed story is kicking off. So we're going to start previews for this set in the new year, starting January 5th. But the story right now by Shannon McGuire has already started. The second chapter, Shake Off Slumber, is available now. Gabriel, you're kind of a fan of Lorwyn because
huge, man.
This is not your first trip to the Command Zone studios, is it?
No, it isn't. I was privileged to join Rachel and Jimmy and JLK on the Lorwyn Eclipse Game Nights episode. So
No spoilers.
no.
That one's not out yet.
I'm not going to say anything.
No.
But wow, what a game! It was really special to kind of return to the classic fantasy elements of Lorwyn and I came in, as I said, during the kind of the Kaladesh time. So Lorwyn was something that I had to kind of go back and discover because what was the first set, 20 years ago?
Oh, I don't know. Time is a construct. I have no idea. It's just making me feel old again.
But that was awesome.
Yeah, it was before me as well. So getting to see Lorwyn in firsthand and not in retrospect was really exciting. So can't wait for people to get to see it.
Look for that in January. But in the meantime, today, we're here to talk about Marvel superheroes. And before we dive into the cards, I want to know, okay, you played Ghost Rider, so that's cheating a little bit.
Yeah.
But what's your background with Marvel and the comics and that whole deal?
Well, my brother and I growing up were huge comics guys. I think it would probably be, I'd say 90, 91 where we really got into it. And then that's around the time of, it was mostly X-Men comics. and the Wolverine run, and of course the animated series was on TV, and so we were just really heavy into the X-Men. As I got further into it, I realized that I had this really kind of attraction to the like Kirby cosmic art of the Silver Surfer comics. Just the bubbles and the galaxies and just that's just really trippy, and only would find out how trippy it was, I guess, later in life. But it's just beautiful.
Yeah.
And for some reason I really was drawn to kind of that space cosmic element. Trad Moore, who drew the Ghost Rider run that Felipe Smith created, and in which Robbie Reyes is based off of. We were talking backstage here. It did a run of Silver Surfer called Silver Surfer Black.
Yeah.
And Trad Moore is one of the greatest living artists in comics, and he's just no one does movement like him, and there's just so much kineticism in the frame, and I just love him. And
Okay, so you're a true believer. All right.
yeah. And I met Stan at LA Comic-Con. I got to give him a big hug, and
Awesome.
That's cool.
and they ushered me over there, and I got on one knee because he was a very small man at that point, but God rest him.
Yeah. Rachel, what about you?
I mean, I grew up in the world of Marvel, right? It was one of the biggest movie franchises of all time, like when I was growing up. So I feel like I've just grown up with Marvel around, and so it's a lot of recognizable faces, it's a lot of great stories, and I just can't wait to see a bunch of new cards today.
And we're going to show a bunch of new cards. It's a great segue, Rachel.
Yeah.
Well done.
Well, let's go.
Let's go. Now, this set is based off of the comic books. You're going to see a lot of comic books, but we know people like the MCU and are aware of it. So it's created with that in mind. Now, I will say right off the bat, we have Gabriel in here. There's no Ghost Rider card in this. Not this set.
I'm so sorry.
Not this set.
That's
we have a
okay.
long
That's
partnership with Marvel. I want to get that off the table.
Well,
right away.
I'll call Gavin, and I'll tell him.
Call Gavin.
There's a very special spirit demon hero villain that we need to add to
Yep.
the set. We'll figure it out later.
But let's talk about what is in this set. And we're going to kick off with, it's a piece of art you've seen. We figured we'd lead with this. It's also just a really cool card. So let's take a look at Captain America Super Soldier.
All right.
Human Soldier Hero. Yeah. Reactions to this card. Gabriel, what do you see?
Is he punching a Nazi? I hope so.
He's punching a bad guy. I think that's Hydra, maybe?
Okay. Oh, okay.
So,
Well,
kinda.
yeah, kind of.
Kinda.
Oh man, I mean, first and foremost, I just love the costumes. Very classic. Shield counter,
Perfect.
perfect.
No notes. Yep.
Gives everyone hexproof, including you. Well, all heroes, I guess. I guess it was all creatures. It might be a little strong.
Yep.
But yeah, it's great, man. And for 3, not bad. That's a deal.
Yeah.
I'll take
Rachel, where are you using this card?
Oh man, I mean, this thing is so nasty when it's on the other side of the battlefield. A 3/2 with First Strike that has
First
a
Strike,
shield
yeah.
counter is like, how do you get through this? Which feels so right for Cap. Like he's such a defensive character. He's got offensive moves, but he's there to like protect.
He's protecting the team. He's protecting you.
Something
That's his
I
whole shtick, yeah.
got excited about when I saw this was like we've seen villains matter type stuff come up in Spider-Man and in previous cards, but this is the first time we've really seen the hero type come in big. So
Yeah.
it
you
feels
can strap
really right
him
for
up.
him.
You can strap him up with a shield and some of those secret lair cards. And
Yeah.
I don't know if Mjolnir's in here. I don't, but go give him Mjolnir.
He can lift it. We know
him
that.
big.
All right, let's move on to our next card. So this next card, we're sticking in the color white, but this is for me was one of the more evocative cards in this set. So without any more to do, the Sentry Golden Guardian. Flying, vigilance, indestructible. Yeah, absolutely. 5 mana, 4/4, all those words. But he's gonna give your opponent the void.
For the light, there is a dark. I love it. This one was so exciting to me. I love a card with a little bit of a downside, especially when it comes with so much power here. Like,
Yeah, 5/5 for 4. Yeah, that's.
yeah, a 5/5 for 4 with vigilance and indestructible and flying. That is a beater.
Yeah.
Once you get through the void, the sky's clear.
The void doesn't fly though, does it? It does.
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Flying and indestructible as well.
Okay.
Just it has to attack. It doesn't have vigilance.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's
Trapped
a
in
little
an
bit of
eternal fight.
play. Yeah.
Well, feels like, I guess, it feels like a EDH card then, right? Just
Oh yeah.
because only one of them gets the 5/5. But
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, that's my thing is with Magic. It's always been number one, the mechanics. I think that the language of the game is what the game is about. I love all the classic elements and all the various planes that you kind of exist in the game. But there's a lot of new cards and new worlds that Magic is entered into. But as long as the language is still there, the mechanics, because that is the game to me. I mean, it's truly a beautiful game.
Well, and the story it tells, the story this
Yeah.
game
Right.
tells.
As long, yeah, exactly.
There is no Sentry without the Void. And,
The art and the
There is
story.
no void without the Sentry.
yeah.
You mentioned Commander. I think this card's so much fun in Commander because it's 4 mana. It puts 10 power in the air in Commander. So that is a ton of flying power really early in the game that you just have to be aware of both the Sentry and the Void if you're on the other side of it, which is, it's a very serious ally you can make if you give them a 5/5 flying and
Yeah, there's
destructible.
a bit of politicking you can.
Absolutely.
Yeah, one-on-one. This is, they're going to face off against each
Yeah.
other. But in Commander, maybe they're
a little
on the
more
same team
complicated.
for a little bit.
Yeah.
A little more complicated, like the Sentry. He's. All right, next up is another card that just, it feels like, yeah, obviously this is what this card should do. It's not a card we probably would have made any other way. But let's take a look at Quicksilver Brash Blur, and look at that. If
Come
he's
on.
in your opening hand, you may begin the game with him on the battlefield.
It's too fast for the rules of Magic.
Too fast. And we are showing a mechanic this early on. We don't normally do that, but power up there, the flavor text or the italicized text is pretty on the nose about what it does. It's you can use it only once, so it's kind of like exhaust in that way, but it reduces the cost by the mana cost if you enter this turn. So if you do it in the same turn, that Quicksilver enters the battlefield. I'll be honest, I don't know exactly how that works. If you start the game and play,
Yeah.
I don't think it does. Anyway,
If you enter this
And
turn,
then-
yeah. I mean, if you
yeah.
can get 4 red mana on turn 1, go nuts.
that's impressive. But yeah, Gabriel, reaction here.
Yeah, that's so. I'm reading the power up deal. So you can reduce the power up cost by his power. So it's 4. Okay.
Yeah, so if it's turn 5
yeah,
and you
so
have
turn
5
3, I
mana, you cast him, you can immediately power him up for 4 mana then.
Yeah.
He's a 2/2 double
Yeah, I mean,
staircase.
yeah, what, turn 2 or 3, maybe you can get there. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, having this thing on the battlefield now
Already,
really
yeah.
is like, it's really great with equipment. It means you just have a body right away to get going. You can spend your mana with that way. But also the fact that he buffs himself up in the later game makes him really strong in aggressive red decks.
Well, and there's a Leyline, is it Leyline Axe? Or,
Yes. That gives double strike and
+1/+1.
trample and +1/+1, I think.
Yeah, and you can start the game with this
Oh,
and that in play.
that's
You're
cool.
cooking. I don't know what the equip cost is off the top of my head.
Leyline of the beatdown.
Leyline of the Beatdown,
I love
yeah.
this.
And I love this story being told here in this scene.
Mm-hmm.
He's just it gives you the sense of that. I know we're not talking about the films, but just the little stop time kind of moment and a lot of humor.
Well, and he's a little cocky there. He's giving
Yeah.
the peace sign.
And the costume,
a little
man, that's the
brash,
classic.
It is the
costume.
classic Quicksilver costume. No, this card's sweet. And this and Sentry were, when I started looking through the file, these were like 2 of the cards. I was like, okay, these are only cards we would make in this set, and they're amazing.
Yeah, that's my favorite thing about sets like this is the designers have so much to work with. There's so much story to build off of that you get to decide, what is the core of Sentry? What's the core of Quicksilver? What can we we have a box this big and we're trying to encompass that whole character, and they do such a good job.
He looks
with
like
it.
his dad in that photo. Yeah, very much looks like Eric. In that.
Yeah, he does. He does. All right, let's move on to our next card. So there was a time where this next card would have been a little bit of a deeper cut. I mean, they have their own comic series, but then they got a Disney Plus show, and so now, So let's see, Moon Girl and Devil
yes.
Dinosaur.
Oh, I love this one though.
Yeah.
So my last name is Luna, so I've always had a huge affinity for this character. She's the most intelligent being in the universe.
Yeah.
And she's cute as heck. And then I love dinos, man, because I mean when
Dinos, yeah.
when Ixalan came out, I was a huge fan. I have a Naya deck that is it's my Feathered Serpents deck.
Okay.
You know, it's my Quetzalcoatl.
Yep.
Just because I loved all the Aztec, the Mayan kind of inspiration of that set, and of course the blood-sucking conquistadors in the set. It just had so much story and just an interesting world. And I love dinos. And yeah, as I said, my last name's Luna, so Moon Girl was built for me.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean, to get this thing on the battlefield, in green, you could play this on turn 2.
Turn
you
2.
Do turn 1, Llanowar Elves, turn 2, Moon Girl, and
That's
Devil
cool.
Dinosaur. Then
Yeah.
you cast Ponder and hit for 6. Whew!
Yeah.
That is a burst of power. It's super, super scary, and it feels right for them, right?
She's just a
'Cause
great
you're
little-
you're combining brains and brawn.
Exactly.
So it's cantrips and
And she's building
power
these
spells.
artifacts. She's building, she's inventing.
Yeah.
And then, no, but you could probably, you can get a second spell out pretty frequently. And
Yeah, absolutely.
she's a dino most of the time. That's really cool for 3.
Yeah, I didn't even. So yeah, you don't even have to play a Ponder. You just play a Mana Rock after
Yeah, an
the turn
artifact.
she comes down.
Turns it. Yeah,
Gee whiz, this thing's gonna hit for a lot of
it
damage.
is. And that line, whenever an artifact you control enters, do something. We're gonna see that on some more cards this set. It does. It exactly takes that, like, oh, they're inventing something. And there's
Right.
a lot of characters in Marvel that are really smart people who are gonna put a lot of artifacts on the battlefield.
That's very cool.
All right. Next up, we're going to move into what I'm calling the Fantastic Four
That's a
section.
really cool one.
Yeah. The Fantastic Four section, we got a bunch of cards that are characters in and around the Fantastic Four, plus the Fantastic Four themselves. Let's kick things off with an absolutely massive saga, The Coming of Galactus.
Oh man, the absolute doom in this art.
It hits so hard.
It does.
That's amazing.
And Galactus, a legendary 1616
Okay.
black elder alien creature. I love the use of elder there.
I mean, this is like the coolest token ever, right?
It's got to be up there.
Do we get to see it today?
We don't get to see it today. We're holding that one back a little bit. The Galactus token
Show us.
will be coming.
Well, we're gonna have to wait for a couple of chapters.
We're going to have to
probably.
wait for a couple chapters on that
We're
one.
on chapter 1. We know it's coming,
Yeah.
Oh, once again, I mean, the art on this one.
right?
Oh, it's
It's
amazing.
just that kind of 50s, kind of, I don't know, impressionistic kind of thing. Or,
You said you liked the galaxy art kind of style.
Absolutely. This is right,
exactly
right
it.
up my alley. But yeah, I want to see this 1616 token.
We'll get there. We'll get there. Not today. We got to hold some things back. They
this
wouldn't
feels
let
like-
me show everything.
Yeah.
I love sagas like this where so much of Galactus is the anticipation, right? Is the fear of him
Yeah.
arriving,
yeah.
Yep.
and that's exactly what this saga does. Is
impending
like
doom.
you're like gets a little worse, and it gets a little worse, and then you're like, we gotta figure something out.
I love that it's a
Yeah.
Yep.
4-stage story. 'Cause-
Oh, 'cause
Yeah,
of
just-
Fantastic Four.
Well, no, but also just giving you more and more.
Oh, yeah, it takes a
just
long time.
A little more time
Yeah.
to sit with that dread.
Yeah.
But,
I gotta find a removal spell. I gotta find a removal.
Coming.
Yeah, no, oh man, that's great. I loved all the sagas. Like Kaldheim is one of my favorite sets. It's just number one, I added a lot of cool angels to my Valkyries, I guess I should say. but
Sure.
Yeah.
It's just that was one of the cooler additions for me, which was the sagas.
Rachel, where are you using this card?
I'm blowing stuff up, that's for sure. Anytime I can proliferate in a saga deck, like the flavor of it taking a long time to happen is huge and like feels really
you
heavy.
don't
But
want
like
it.
we could speed up the clock a little bit, right? And you're in green, so anytime I'm messing with counters, this is when I'm probably starting to look at it.
Okay.
And green is so good at that, especially green black.
Yeah.
So I would want to speed up the clock on this a little bit, and then anytime I can abuse a giant token like that, non-legendary tokens perhaps. I know there's only one Galactus.
Blowing up
A
planets,
commander could be anything.
destroying target lands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's neat, dude. I love it.
All right.
Eating planet.
Let's stick with some Fantastic Four antagonists. I'm not going to call Galactus a villain. He's got the villain type, or does he? No villain type.
No, just an elder alien.
He's a force of nature.
He's out for a snack.
The next one is definitely a villain.
He's feeling a bit snackish, yeah.
A little snackish. Let's meet the Super Skrull.
Ooh.
Oh, neat.
Black Skrull shapeshifter villain, but he's got those 4 abilities that match the other colors.
Oh.
What do you
There's a
think's
lot
going
of
on there?
4s on this
There's
card.
a lot of 4s
He's
on
a
that card.
4-mana 4/5 that makes a 0/4, gets +4/+4, deals 4 damage, or draws 4 cards.
Depicted fighting 4 specific
4
individuals.
Yeah, who could they be? I love this card. I'm a big fan of Kenrith. I'm a Feldergriff player. I like any card that gives me flexibility with what to do with my mana.
Yeah.
You can play this, you can pass with mana up, and you're like, yeah, I'll get a blocker, or I'll kill you, or I'll draw 4 cards. You got to figure it out right now.
The commander in my previous aforementioned Dino Feathered Serpents deck is Akama, so
Okay.
I'm the
See,
same.
yeah, absolutely.
Same vibes, yeah.
Holding up a bunch of mana and just making people figure it out is one of my favorite things to do in Commander with cards like this one.
Yeah, it's
and the
neat.
fact that he flies is so scary.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Like this could be an 8/8 flyer.
Shapeshift scroll.
This could be bigger than that. You can activate this about tons of times.
Yeah, and for those who aren't familiar with the character, he is a Skrull who has each of the powers of the Fantastic Four that he can kind of access at will. So those powers are going to kind of map to the next 4
That's
cards we're
cool.
going to show.
So wait, the white mana is obviously Invisible Woman.
Yep,
And then the Thing
yep,
getting stronger.
yep,
And then the burn from the torch. This is, come on, man.
exactly.
Thought of everything. Very nice.
So friggin' smart.
Now, as it happens, we are going to show exactly 4 Commander cards today.
Is it the X-Men?
It's not. It's not. More than 4 X-Men.
I know.
But we're going to show 4 Commander cards today. We're going to talk
Well,
a
there was
little
only
bit.
4 at the beginning, wasn't there?
It's a
Oh,
specific
see, now we're
four.
going to go off into one of those tangents we said we weren't. Gonna. So the original X-Men were
Well, Jean,
Beast,
Beast,
Iceman, Jean Grey,
Iceman, and Cyclops. That's it.
That's it? That was the original
think.
4? Okay.
So there you go. Boom.
Okay.
Let's see him.
All right. We're not talking about the X-Men right now.
We're not.
So we are going to see the Commander versions of the Fantastic Four. Big shout out to Daniel Holt, who designed all of these. And we're going to talk a little bit more about that when we talk about what decks are going to be part of this. But let's meet some of the cards first, starting with actually Daniel Holt's favorite, Invisible Woman.
This art's incredible.
good.
So good.
Come on.
So good. All right, so I want to point out a couple things on this card because we're going to see some patterns here. So first, it's got at the beginning of combat on your turn, if you've cast a non-creature spell, do a thing. In this case, 0/3 wall token because, you know, she's making
Force fields.
force
Yeah.
fields. And then whenever you attack, you may play red, green, white, blue, no black. When you do, target creature gets +1/+0 until end of turn for each creature you control and can't be blocked. She turns them invisible.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Cool.
Sweet. Gives him a little bit of
Little.
stealth.
Yeah.
Man, Commander players are going to be stoked that there's more 4-color Commanders
Right.
out in the world. Very exciting type of stuff. And this is super open-ended. Just like any kind of non-creatures.
Yeah.
And you want to get in and attack, obviously. It's pretty sweet.
Well, and it makes those wall tokens that helps pump on the second ability.
Yeah.
What's going on here?
I like the borderless. I just love that
Yeah.
there's always support. They always have someone else in the frame
Yeah.
because you can see Reed's arm or leg or whatever it is.
Yep. Some stretchy part of him is in there.
He never goes far.
Yep.
Yeah, that's cool.
All right. Well, if you like that background, you're going to love some of the next ones as well. Let's bring up Mr. Fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
And he's about to do some science stuff. There's a big red button. He's going to push it. But I love that you can see
Is that
How
science?
are our scientists doing?
Yeah.
our scientists. Oh, they're,
What are they
Hard
doing?
at work.
they're not.
Oh, they're not.
Not distracted by
running
the
around.
giant magic card at all.
But
Saving
again,
the
you're
world.
going to see that same pattern. Beginning a combat on your turn, if you've cast a non-creature spell, do a thing. In this case, draw a card.
Nice.
I love drawing cards.
I love that he's got reach.
He's got reach, yeah.
If he doesn't have reach, who does?
I mean, come on. It's like not. I mean, can't have another Nylea situation. It's like she should definitely have reach.
But I love in the art too. You've got Dr. Doom fighting the Fantastic Four. You've got the Thing back there. I love that there's stuff going on. In the
I just want to
background.
push that red button.
So he's going for it.
I don't know what it does.
I told you, man. I just don't put me in front of some kind of platform. I'm gonna push every button.
Maybe that's the
mean,
button to copy the triggered abilities.
It must be.
Yeah.
So it copies a triggered ability you control twice.
Twice.
So if you've cast any non-creature spell, you could draw up to three cards with
yeah.
this.
That's just this card alone. I'm sure some people can figure out some other triggered abilities.
Very cool.
Yeah, and this triggered ability doesn't require him to attack, so you can hold this up whenever as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah. He's doing smart things. Mr.
This is
Panda.
pretty fun. It's a very flexible card.
Ah, I see what you did there. How long were you holding that one in?
Oh, not as long as his body.
All right, let's keep going with the members of the Fantastic Four. Let's see The Thing. It is clobbering time. Doom is getting clobbered.
He's fully upside down.
It's clobbering time.
Yeah.
If you cast, so he gets huge.
He gets 4+1/+1 counters just for casting a non-creature spell. Just cast a Rampant Growth.
Wow.
That's fine.
Whatever.
So this is the most expensive one that we've seen so far, so that makes sense.
Yes.
But the fact that this can turn into a 9/9 the first turn it's in play, and then next turn it's a 13/13.
And you could double the counters if you want. That's what his.
Oh, that's what his thing does.
That's what his thing
Oh,
does.
well,
That's what the thing.
that's what the thing's thing does.
That's the thing's thing, man.
You know what? Commander players are always trying to do the thing, and this
Yeah.
card feels pretty perfect for that.
Yeah. That's true. Let's do the thing.
Yeah.
No, that's neat.
Yeah.
And I love shout out to my buddy Phil Brooks, the great CM Punk. This is for him. It's clobbering time.
This
So
is cool. This works with planeswalkers as well. Any number of target permanents you control.
I know, and it's
each kind of
of
counter?
each kind of counter on any number of turns. Now, if we do the math, so let's say you cast this.
Yeah.
You cast a non-creature spell, comes a 9/9.
Yeah.
Okay. Next turn, you cast a non-creature spell before combat.
13/13.
13/13 with 8+1/+1 counters on it.
It's only once a turn though, right?
Yes.
It only
Well,
happens
on the
at the
next
beginning of
turn,
combat. Yep.
before he attacks. Assuming
Okay,
he does
so
Oh, right,
8
right, right.
counters on it.
Yeah.
You double those counters when you attack.
Plus.
So it's 16
16?
counters. How many? 16 counters on a
Let me see.
5/5 is
21.
Commander
21
damage.
commander damage.
All
One
right.
shot.
Yeah, you
One
know what?
shot.
One shot with trample too.
With trample, yeah.
Nasty. I love that. I mean, that's like such a clock where it's just like, hey, this is coming, and you do have to figure out how to deal with it right
I
away.
guarantee you Daniel Holt tweaked those numbers specifically for that. He didn't tell me as much, but I guarantee.
Well, I mean, all the fours showing up on these are so exciting. It makes sense that the Fantastic Four deck is 4 colors. They align so perfectly with the Magic Color Pie. You
Yep.
know exactly which all of those abilities were before we even saw these cards,
Yeah,
right?
you called it.
Where it's just
Scroll,
like
yeah.
white is obviously like the Invisible Woman.
Sue,
and
yeah.
It just it lines up really easily. I love it.
All right, we got to show the 4th member. We've got the Human Torch.
There he is.
Yes. This one, if you've cast a non-creature spell, Human Torch gains flying, double strike, and haste,
Gee whiz.
and can spread around the damage.
If you do, whenever it deals
Yeah,
combat
this-
damage,
this-
target opponent
this
deals
card-
that much damage. Woo!
Just
Yeah.
burning everybody.
Yeah, this card was one that I was talking to you guys about before we started.
I mean, this is a serious
wild.
beater.
Yeah.
And again, that art in the background, Doom's getting flamed. Doom's not going to get beat up in all this. We're about to enter some Doom glazing in a moment. But first, we got to give the Fantastic Four their due.
This is crazy. I mean, if you've cast a non-creature spell, this comes out, deals 6 damage right away, and next turn threatens to deal 6 to the entire table.
And I like that all 4 of these cards have that beginning of combat, this happens element to it. If you cast a non-creature spell, because they're always in the books and in the films or whatever. You know, it's just you have to concoct some kind of strategy, some kind of plan, play something, not some kind of other spell that'll get you to the point to do the thing that they want to do.
Yeah.
So once again, you know, just matching the story, keeping the story
Yeah.
intact is, and have the mechanics make sense. Because for me, once again, that is the game. Like the game is, this game is built around that that makes sense. That does that because that makes sense, and I love it. Regardless of whatever the art is on there, for me, it's always going to be the words in the box, and these are really cool.
These are really cool. And it gets even cooler because these 4 are in one deck.
Whoa, so this
So
is
this is one deck. There is a Fantastic Four Commander deck.
Oh wow!
cool.
With
You
4 options.
pick which one you want to be your commander. It can be
Which
Mr.
one?
Fantastic, Invisible Villain. Yeah, who are you picking?
Dang, I think I got to go with the Thing, man.
Yeah.
I'm Human Torch.
I don't
for
know what kind
sure.
of ramps in that deck, but yeah, Torch of the Thing. That's, I mean,
I
all
like
have
drawing
their-
cards too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. Fantastic, I'm just drawing 3 cards every turn.
Yeah,
Nothing
Mr.
else is
Fantastic is
happening,
probably the most powerful.
but then Sue gives you enough protection to get there
Yep.
with all your other guys. So it's very cool.
I'm sure you can rule 0 some table somewhere and just be like, they're all 4. My goodness.
Not at my table. Are you kidding? They're so
Just take a
scary.
Sharpie and write partner at the bottom of it.
Partner. Yeah. So yeah, these are going to be. We are going to have 4 commander decks for this release, but this is one deck that is going to be Fantastic Four themed, and you're going to be able to interchangeably play any of these members of the Fantastic Four in that deck, which
Very
is
cool.
really cool.
Very
So
cool.
again, shout out to Daniel Holt for putting those together. He was a bit sad he didn't get to be here to show off his babies, as he said, but I'm really excited for that deck. So even though we're done with the commander cards,
that.
yeah, don't drink that. We don't know what they're doing back there. We're not done with.
They're just concocting some kind of
Dangerous
libation
clear
for me
liquids.
back there for when we wrap. I think they're gonna pour it in this. We'll see.
We're gonna do some doom glazing now because if you saw the promo art for this stream, there's some amazing art. We're gonna get to that art in a moment, but we had to start with the man himself, Dr. Doom. Let's see, Dr. Doom, human scientist villain.
Dude, look at those forearms.
That's
Look
what
at
I
those
thought.
That was everyone's reaction to this card. Look
like,
at those
whoa!
forearms.
That guy's just like he's got those. Man, my
Talk
fo-
about guns.
I can never get my forearms to grow, and this guy, look at this guy.
He's
These
Doom.
are made of metal.
All things.
Oh, okay,
They're not made of metal.
feel better
Look
about
at
it.
them.
It's armor.
Okay.
Um,
Maybe his
but
arms are much
they are made
smaller
of metal.
inside.
They are made of metal on his Doombots behind
yeah.
him. Actually, I don't know what Doombots are made of. Metal's probably involved, but anyway, he makes some
This
Doombots.
mask is very MF Doom, and I love
Yeah.
it.
Oh yeah. I want to call attention to some of the. At the beginning of your step, you draw a card and lose a life. That's amazing. Puts 9 power onto the table. That's amazing. Indestructible. That's amazing. But as long as you control an artifact creature, which he comes with those,
Yeah.
or a plan,
Oh.
Dr. Doom has indestructible.
What's a plan?
What's a plan?
What is
So
his plan?
That would normally be the part where I'd be like, oh, we'll wait and find out. We're gonna show a plan after this. We are.
There's no rules this
There's
stream.
no rules. I'm
You-
doing what I wanted. Nobody stopped me. I just kept doing stuff. And I was like, sure,
Schemers.
it's awesome. I've been here a long time. They just kind of like, Blake's doing his thing, whatever. So we are going to show
Look
a
at Blake's
plan.
forearms. Look at your forearms in that
They
shot.
are not that. But I do want to talk about Dr. Doom because this is a character that's really important to get right.
Hugely.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Dr. Doom is one of the most iconic villains of all time. Like
Not
if we're
just in
talking,
Marvel,
not
just,
in Marvel.
just
yeah,
in all comics and everything.
absolutely. I mean, he's evil incarnate. He's what a lot of people picture when they picture like a classic villain.
Yeah.
And I think making him mono black is such a huge choice. I think it's perfect.
Yep.
And seeing him just simply doing his thing, being like, I am really difficult to mess with. I come with an army, and by the way, I have more cards than you.
Yeah.
Is
And then the
like-
self-destructive element
Yeah.
to him is important to this character. You know, it's just like,
He loses a life. Yeah. Yeah.
For
Doom
sure.
always is. Sometimes Doom's biggest enemy is Doom.
yeah.
Yeah. Ain't that just the way?
Yeah.
I love that he cares about plans as well, because he's classic villain where it's like, I had a whole thing, and it either did or didn't work out.
Is that your nudge to get to the next card?
Yeah.
All right. Let's take a look. So this one, you're going to recognize the art from the promo for the show, is a plan. It is Doom Reigns Supreme. And actually, the timing on this one is great. There was just a comic book arc where Doom took over the world. He
This is sick.
ended up defeating
Little known
himself in
fact.
the end, but
Little known fact, Dr. Doom is a hooper. And he's just palming that thing. Look at the grip he has on there.
all right. So let's talk about
Dr.
what
Doom
plans
can dunk
are
a
really
basketball,
quick.
that's all I'm saying.
So this is an enchantment plan. This one says whenever a villain you control enters, each opponent loses a life, you gain a life. It's nice. And then you put a plan counter on this enchantment. So that's the part that plans are going to have in common. You're going to do a thing. You're going to add some counters on it. So like the villain's scheming, you've got a plan. And then when you reach a threshold, here it's 5 plan counters. Other plans are going to have different levels. You
Put
do
that
something.
plan into action.
You put the plan into action. So in this case, you sacrifice it. When you do, exile the top 5 cards of an opponent's library, and you can cast up to 2 spells without paying your mana cost. Now, here's why I put, this isn't even my favorite plan in the set, but I put it on here because I love how well it goes with Dr. Doom.
Oh, for sure.
Whenever a villain you control enters,
So you get 2 of them right at the top.
3, because he
3, 'cause
makes
he's a
2
villain.
robots
And him.
himself.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So, you play one villain, another one, and then you get to Dr. Doom, and his plan goes
So this is a
down.
2-drop, and the Doom was what, 6?
6, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can really line this. You can have a Doom curve here.
You can
a
have
real
a Doom
clock.
curve. The Doom curve is going to be real. Yeah.
You're so good. You're so good at these puns.
Look.
My wife loves puns. And I told you
do.
guys a really punny joke the other day at game nights. And you laughed the hardest, so.
I love it.
appreciate
I love a wordplay. So these are fun. They're sort of ascension-y.
Yeah, a little bit.
And it like really it says focus down the thing and then your whole plan will come true.
Yeah.
So I think this is a ton of fun. And this is the other side of the hero coin. We've seen payoffs for heroes with Cap, and this is payoffs for villains.
You're so good with the segues, Rachel, because we are in the villain section.
Are we doing
It says heroes
it?
and villains. We're in the villain section. We had to lead with Doom,
Oh yeah, of course.
but he's not our last villain. And I love Doom. He's not even my favorite villain card in this preview.
What? I mean,
It's not the next card, but the next card is actually, it's super cool for comic book fans because it tells that story of the Thunderbolts conspiracy. So enchantment. This one's not a plan.
yeah.
It's got flash.
That flash though, that's cool.
Well, the flavor text, justice like lightning. It might be the motto of the Thunderbolts. Whenever a villain you control dies, return it to the battlefield under the owner's control with finality counter. That creature is a hero in addition to its other types.
Very cool.
Cool.
Yeah. So the Thunderbolts, for those who are not familiar with, there's a movie version of the Thunderbolts, and then the comics version is a little different in that they were villains pretending to be heroes to like worm their way into the Avengers and knock their plan. But then they kind of accidentally became heroes.
Whoops.
Whoops. So they die as villains, but they come back as heroes. They save the day. And then, of course, Thunderbolts has been an ongoing series where a lot of times it's reformed villains become heroes, but I just thought this was so cool.
Yeah, I mean,
I think Ghost Rider was, in the books, was a Thunderbolt.
He might have been a Thunderbolt for some amount of time. Yeah, for sure.
I think the flavor here is obviously really, really cool, where it's sort of, we've gone through something and came out the other side, like a little with our morals changed a little bit.
Yep.
But mechanically, this card's really neat. I mean, this is great board protection for one of those villain decks that
Like
we
the
know.
Soul Stone when that came out. I love that. Where you sacrifice someone and,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the
ignite
flavor
the
there is
infinity
huge,
thing. Yeah, it's just great.
But
Yeah,
just
it's just
giving
so-
yourself this trick that you can hold up in response to a board wipe where you're like, you thought you'd answered the villains, but you haven't.
Yeah.
They've simply become heroes. Or if you, even if there isn't a board wipe, you can still cast it on end step and make sure that you're using your mana, and it gives you some value, which is great.
Can you imagine having this out?
They come back and Cap gives them all. Heck.
Yeah, and then the Cap gets
That's
involved.
cool.
That's like, imagine having Dr. Doom out.
Yeah,
This card.
yeah,
They take care of the robots.
yeah.
They go to kill Dr. Doom. It's just like, no, now he's a hero. Which actually
And he comes in with 2 villains, but
Comes in with 2 villains.
But he's a
you know
good
what?
guy. Relax.
You know what? That honestly, it fits a lot of his arcs over time sometimes.
Yeah, it's a hero in addition to their other types. It doesn't mean they're not a villain. It just means
Every villain's a hero in their own minds.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
Especially
The best heroes
Dr.
are.
Doom.
Yeah.
Especially Dr. Doom.
Or the best villains are. Excuse me.
Now I'm gonna artistically stick in this line because my favorite card that is a villain in this set is right up front on the left side, Baron Helmet Zemo. This card is just so cool.
This card is so cool.
It's so cool. It's got boast. It connives all things Baron Helmet Zemo does, but like Rachel, look at that ability on boast.
I love this card.
Yeah.
So I'm such a huge fan of playing monocolored, and I love it when, especially Commander players, really dig into one color and celebrate it. And Baron Helmet Zemo is like, no, we're just doing mono black stuff. It's just bad stuff. And not only is it just mono black stuff, it's the most mono black stuff.
Most mono black stuff, yeah.
It's like, which are really powerful, really restrictive cards. So having a deck that rewards you for doing that is so fun and really not something we've seen before.
Yeah.
So.
Well, and Gabriel, I understand you recently came to start liking black.
Yeah, man. You know, like I said, I'm a kind of a Gruul Naya, mono white a lot, and then sometimes on Arena I play an Orzhov kind of life for a life kind of thing.
Yeah.
You know. But that's as far as I'll dip my toe in, was just like some of these like
This is
life
the
gain
defense.
effects, to where when I gain life, they lose it, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I was at, speaking of wrestling, I was at Utah. I was in Utah at Saturday Night Main Event for a thing. And our buddy Austin was there. Austin Post was there. And Posty and I were in the back with the champ, CM Punk, all having a conversation. And then of course, he and I took off and have our own little magic.
Of course, yep.
Little powwow. And all we're talking about is
Can't hang around
magic. And
Posty without like,
world champion in the room. Everyone's there. We're just talking about magic. And he's just like, mono black, man. I love dark magic. And he just lured me in. And then so on game nights, I was able to play a deck that
it has
incorporated.
black mana. That you can say, I'll allow
magic.
that. You can say the deck has black mana.
So
in it.
yeah, I blame Austin for pulling me over to the dark side. But yeah, this is kind of crazy.
This is deep in the dark
You can
side.
go get your Doom back. You can go get all these cards back.
Yeah.
Up to 15. So I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which makes it like, this guy is legit evil. We talked about villains having hero arcs. Not so much this guy in the comics, yeah.
Noble means here, like a
he's
king.
actual, yeah, he's
not,
he's
not
an
like a
actual
noble
baron.
guy.
He's
Yeah.
an actual baron.
Yes.
Not a good guy.
Yeah, I think this card's really neat and is going to make a lot of cool decks happen. I mean,
Yeah.
this is like your Necropotences. This is like what's the black guy that whenever he takes damage, they have to sacrifice all this stuff. It's like that.
Yeah.
It's like evil
the Phyrexian
stuff.
deal?
Yeah, that guy, Phyrexian.
Negator.
Negator. Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
That's very fun.
Yeah.
All right. Now we're going to move off the villains for a moment because one of the things that the Spider-Man set introduced was these transforming double face cards. So they're cards that can either be played and then transformed later, or you can actually play either side from your hand. Those are coming back. And what better character to show that off than Bruce Banner and the Incredible Hulk?
Oh my God, dude.
You're a Gruul player, huh?
Oh my God.
It speaks right to your heart.
Dude, Tommy Arnold,
Yep.
good God, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, this card
I was
is
not
so
familiar with your
sick.
game. That is a beautiful, beautiful card.
Yeah.
Both the expressions on both sides of this
Both
card.
of
Look
them,
at their
so
faces.
good, yeah.
Yeah, I love that they're in the same position where it's like you can see him start to be transforming in the first one,
Incredible.
and then
Yeah, you could see the green kind of his shirt starting to rip and all that.
yeah.
Now, Rachel, when we were talking about this card yesterday,
Yeah.
you were already brewing off that enrage
So
ability.
much.
Also, I haven't pointed this out before. We've seen it with Connive, with Boast, with Enrage here. Like, I love just bringing back these magic words that were created for magic sets, and like they fit so perfectly on some of these. Enrage is
Absolutely.
absolutely perfect here.
Yeah.
But what were you brewing up here with the Incredible Hulk already?
I mean, the Incredible Hulk is like So you read this line of text, this enrage ability is wild, and you're like, okay, how do I deal damage to this guy in combat? Because obviously they could block, but I could ensure that I have an extra combat here. And the first thing I thought of was Pyrrhemia. So for each red mana you have, you can deal a damage to the Incredible Hulk. You can keep taking another attack. And then I was like, well, why pay the mana? You could put in a card like Caltrops that just deals one
way
damage
back,
whenever you attack. And now the Incredible Hulk is attacking infinitely, which is kind of sad, actually, like having Bruce Banner trapped in a Hulk loop where he just can't.
You just described every
quite.
Hulk
I
comic,
know,
like,
I
ever.
know, but that's what it's sad though because he's stuck raging.
wild.
Yeah.
He can never calm down because there's jacks on the ground.
I mean, stepping on those things is annoying.
It's really annoying.
Yeah.
It's
All
gonna
right.
keep
Well, I
you
mean,
in
there's
Hulk
all of
mode.
those, there's all of those little, because in Ixalan, the only thing I really there was that kind of sadistic zookeeper element of the Ixalan stuff where a lot of these dinos had enrage.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
But there are also these, there's like impact tremors, a bunch of these little things that you can just throw for low cost to just poke the bear and just just get this guy going.
Gamma
I still can't-
Berserker Hero.
Yeah.
I didn't see the type Gamma. That's cool.
Damn.
Man. Yeah, I mean, the
And
Incredible
then the
Hulk
flavor
is,
text about as classic as it gets.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this thing's gonna kill the table like nobody's business in Commander. But I mean, the backside is really flashy and wild. But Bruce Banner is not anything to sneeze at.
No.
This is a great little curve. Play this on turn 1, activate it on turn 2, draw a card. So you always sort of have something to do with your mana until you can unleash the Hulk.
That's awesome.
So
I
I've
still
been-
can't get over this image.
The art's
The art.
I mean, his pupils are pinpoints, and he's just, golly, just.
I was talking online about Teamer and
ticked
how
off.
everybody thinks about the blue, red, green combo a little differently. And a lot of people were calling it Smart Gruel. And this feels like the
Yeah,
most
Smart
Smart
Gruel.
Yeah,
Gruel card
most Smart
I've
Gruel.
ever seen.
Yeah, it's cool.
I know, but that incredible. I mean, Gabriel, you said you're a Gruul player. I don't know about you. I could imagine some Gruul players just being like, I'm just going to play this and not put any blue cards in.
Yeah,
my
why?
deck. Why? I'm just casting the Incredible Hulk. Maybe I'll.
Bruce
maybe
who?
Well, that's exactly what I was thinking because I wanted to put him in my dinosaurs deck, but but because it has the blue on
Because
the
it
side,
has
I
the
wouldn't
blue,
be able
you
to.
have to. Yeah.
Yeah,
The
he is
Commander,
a Teamer card.
He's a
because
teamer card, but
Bruce is as much a part of the Hulk as Hulk is a part of Bruce.
Yeah.
it's true.
That's the story.
Yeah, but if you wanted to make this your commander, nobody says you have to play blue cards in your deck.
Yeah.
You don't have to.
What's his mug say? Can we
I
read
have
that?
no idea what his
Oh,
mug.
bottom.
Actually, I heart.
Tom-
Does it say I heart Tommy?
Tommy? Hey, I love
It
Tommy
might.
too.
Is that the artist?
I think it's the artist.
Big Tommy Miller fan.
I think
Banner.
it says I heart Tom. T-O-M. We can't see the rest of it.
Okay, yeah.
Um,
I love that. That's huge.
Maybe.
Oh, Tommy Arnold, the
Tommy Arnold's
artist.
the artist.
Tommy
yeah.
Arnold's the artist. That might be a little Easter egg for Tommy Arnold. All right. Okay. We've gushed over this one enough. We love you, Tommy Arnold, though. I've never met you.
Yeah, dude, that was
we're all big fans all of a sudden. Next up, we're going to stick with Hulk. One of his most famous storylines is World War Hulk.
Oh, cool.
And so, of course, we are going to represent that with a saga. Let's throw it up here.
Ugh, don't make him angry.
Awesome.
He'll show you his foot.
Serena, again, who did the other really cool saga, the Galactus art.
I mean, this thing's wild.
Yeah.
So it's the next red or green creature spell you cast for free. So
Hulk
like,
is red and green. You
yeah.
can cast Hulk for free.
gross.
Yeah.
Wait, yeah, because it's a red and green
It's a
spell.
red and green spell. Yep. And you can-
Ugh. Well, I guess, I mean, well, you might not have the mana. It's because the Hulk is a 6 cost, right?
Yeah, but you
Yep.
cast him for free when
But
you
you
cast
on
this
5.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do it on 5. World War Hulk. He lands early. He gets bigger because he gets angrier. Doubles power and toughness. Gains trample. Hulk already has trample, but yeah, there's a lot you can do with this. That's just
Yeah.
big and smashy.
I mean, you cast Hulk for 6 for free. You pay 5. You cast Hulk. Then you put a bunch of counters on him. He's an 11/11. Then the next turn you double it to 22, and that's assuming no one has done.
And he
any
already
damage
has
to
haste
him.
because you played a, what is it, a rising, what is it?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, of course.
You've already
enchantment
given him
in
haste,
red, right?
obviously.
He
You're
already
in
has it.
Gruul. Very
All right.
cool.
We're gonna pivot directions. We've gone 50 minutes and we're about halfway through the cards.
Oh no, we gotta move.
That's how awesome this is. We're gonna keep. Thankfully, everything.
Let's just keep going.
We're almost there with the mechanically unique cards you've never seen before. The last two, and then we're going to get into some booster fun that is amazing, and then we're going to talk about partner source material, which are all going to be reprints. But again, the art is so spot on. All right, so let's take a look. The thing I love about this set as well is that it connects with Magic as a whole, and it grabs onto things like Lorwyn is coming up. Lorwyn has Merfolk in it. There are a lot of people who love playing Merfolk. Right there, right here.
I love it.
And so let's take a look at a couple of Merfolk cards. Namor the Submariner and Atuma Atlantean Warlord.
Sick.
Oh yeah, they don't just have the Merfolk type line, but they care about Merfolk. Namor's power is equal to the number of Merfolk you control. Atuma's a lord. Whenever you attack, you draw a card. You get to create Merfolk tokens.
I love this. I love that this also cares about the number of blue pips in the spell that you cast. So it's more like this monocolored stuff matters, which is so fun for me. I love that.
So we're going to see some Merfolk coming in Lorwyn Eclipsed. We're going to get some more here. Who knows? Maybe Merfolk becomes a deck in Standard.
Ooh.
It's certainly in other formats. And there are people who will always try to make Merfolk work. All right. I want to move on to some of the iconic art.
One of the eldest hero villains, I guess you want to call him.
He was just a villain. We can go back to Namor real quick.
Submariner.
I was just like, oh, he's just a villain.
That's interesting.
It is interesting.
That's a choice.
He goes back and forth. There's times. But that is a choice. That is a choice.
Wow.
Not the last we're going to see of Namor. Not the last we're going to see of Merfolk in this show. All right. Next up, we are bringing back some pretty cool booster fun treatments for this set, including the iconic covers program, which shows off covers from past comic books depicting the characters. And we're going to show some of these that we had earlier. So Captain America, Super Soldier.
Oh, dude.
This is such a sick Magic card.
Kirby, man, just classic Jack. Right there.
And how cool is it to see Jack Kirby and John Romita Sr. as artists on a Magic card?
That's so cool.
So cool.
The mana cost in the top right is so fun.
Yeah.
I love the way that they sneak in the text on these.
Yep.
Oh, that's cool, yeah.
So this is from Captain America 193 in 1970.
25 cents, that's it? All right, great.
Nice.
Yeah, for
Totally 20.
That's probably what they cost back then. All right, let's take a look
card's
at
awesome.
the next one. Dr. Doom.
Oh.
I
Once
love
again, the bubbly little cosmic bubbles.
Cosmic stuff.
Human scientist villain. I'm obsessed with this treatment. I think they're so amazing.
They're so cool.
Fans are just gonna go nuts.
Yeah. Well, this is from Marvel Superheroes number 20 in 1969. So I love that it says Marvel Superheroes Presents. That's the name of the set. They said the thing. It's great.
Do the thing, say the
Do
thing.
the thing, say the thing. All right, next up we have the Incredible Hulk with Bruce Banner here.
Yeah.
Look at
Oh
that.
my God. Ah!
Oh, man, Gray Hulk.
Mm-hmm.
The reveal on this one's so good. Where he's like, oh, I'm just a regular man, Bruce Banner. Just kidding, I'm a superhero.
That's cool.
That's awesome.
That is great.
And this is from Incredible Hulk number 1 in
Oh.
1962. So yeah, that was a good get for that. All right, and the last one of these we are going to show off.
I remember, I'm sorry, I know I'm making this show 3 hours long. But I remember me and my brother, we had a tiny version of Amazing Spider-Man number 1.
Okay.
And we were convinced, because we went to the Beckett guide, we were convinced we had like a $200,000 comic because it was the number 1.
Yep.
But it was this little mini one, and then we found out, I don't know, it was worth like, I don't know, $4 or something.
Everybody has
we were
those.
like, oh my God, this is a treasure. It's an absolute mint.
It's still a
it is still a
treasure.
Yeah, it is now. Maybe it
might be
worth
now, yeah.
something now.
All right, the last of our classic comic book covers is Namor the Submariner.
Seaman.
This is from Submariner number 1 in
Man.
1968.
These are so cool looking.
so cool.
I'm obsessed.
So we are going to show
So
off a
much care
few
done.
treatments here in the last 7 minutes. Man, we really have been going off on this.
Gabbing.
Just chatting. Those are exclusive to collector boosters. So the iconic covers. But don't worry, there's a bunch of cool stuff, including the showcase panels that can be found in play boosters or collector boosters. So let's take a look at the showcase panels for the Coming of Galactus and World War Hulk.
Oh,
come on.
man. These are the best. I love that these treatments are coming back.
This is great. This is a little more modernized, I guess.
Yeah.
The sagas, but because yeah, that would be like 90s era.
Yeah.
That. Well, then they have Scar on the top there,
Mm-hmm.
but that was when that the Planet Hulk stuff.
The Planet Hulk, yeah.
But I guess
so
it all
World War Hulk, he
folds
came
into
from
that.
Planet Hulk.
That's right.
Yeah, he was on Planet Hulk. It exploded. See, this is why the show's taking so long. The Illuminati sent him to Sakaar. They
That's
didn't mean
right.
to send him to Sakaar. They meant to send him somewhere else. There was a malfunction. He was a gladiator. He became a king.
Yeah.
He, unbeknownst to him, a member of his entourage blew up his ship, killed his wife, and I think unborn child maybe.
Yep.
And then he got really angry at the Illuminati because of that.
Yep.
And you wouldn't like the Hulk when he's angry.
Mm-hmm.
So he traveled back to Earth and did World War Hulk.
That rules.
That's the short version. Yeah.
Just 3 frames.
Just 3 frames.
3
to tell that story.
chapters.
Yeah, no, it's great.
These are amazing.
But also
They
the
look so
Coming of
cool.
Galactus with Uatu in the background. Come on.
Yeah, it's
One
wild.
of your favorites, Silver Surfer at the top.
Yeah.
Heralding his coming.
That is it's beautiful.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, so you'll be able to get these in play boosters or collector boosters.
So cool.
And then our last section, which we are apparently going to do in 5-ish minutes.
We got it. We're
We
cruising.
may go over a little bit. It's okay. Partner source material. So these are much like the comic book covers. This is actual, real comic book art. These are not necessarily from the covers. These are going to be from covers, interior panels, but they're all gorgeous and they're all amazing, and they fit so well. And there's also a meme we leaned into pretty hard. But anyway, I said, Merfolk fans, we're not done with you. Let's take a look at Lord of Atlantis and Harbinger of the Seas.
Yeah, look at that.
Powerful, classic Merfolk staples with Namor.
Absolutely. I mean,
Yeah.
these fit so well into the magic world. The crossover is perfect.
Yeah, the names didn't even need changing.
No.
Yeah, he's the Lord of Atlantis, Harbinger of the Seas.
Love how menacing these Merfolk are in the Lord of the Rings card.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, these are awesome.
Yeah. All right. Next up, it may be my single favorite piece of art in this set. It's just gorgeous. Let's see, Ephemerate.
Woo-wee.
Right?
I mean, seeing the classic comic book art showcased is really exciting.
Yeah.
That's perfect. You know, like what movie was it with all the Marvels in it, where they keep popping
The Marvels.
in
Yeah.
and out? That's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. the
Yeah.
Marvel.
Well, also her powers are light-based. She can kind of disappear and come back. So that's Monica Rambeau.
Yep.
Yeah.
Photon Spectrum. She had a couple names. But yeah, that art is
Gorgeous.
just gorgeous. It's
Perfect
so
for
good.
Ephemerate.
All right. Next one is going to be we all live on the internet. We've all seen the meme. That's not the original comic book text. This is the original actual comic book text
Okay.
for Horn of Greed. I wish I could see chat right now.
This is
It
so
is
good.
cool. Dr. Doom does as he pleases, not toots as he pleases. But I love this card, first of all. But second of all,
It's so fun.
it's so fun.
This also shows Dr. Doom at his derpiest, which I also love.
Oh,
Don't toot.
this was an actual very serious moment that Horn does. I forget what it is. The Horn does something destructive, and it's not good that he's tooting that horn.
Do not use it.
Well, unless you want to draw a lot of cards.
That's true.
Oh man! All right. So this next card is actually 3 cards, and this was one that made me. The one in the center that we're going to see is the one that made me gasp when I looked at this. But we couldn't do this without doing heroic intervention.
Of course.
No,
Oh my gosh, the one in the middle is unbelievable.
Right?
awesome.
Yeah, the text lines up perfectly. It's like the colors are great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Avengers on the right is really cool.
Well, and that's, the one on the right, that's the first time the Avengers came together.
Yep.
Yeah, so cool.
I love this with the wasps
Mm-hmm.
pulling out Ant-Man out of that predicament. Very cool.
Yeah. You would say she's intervening heroically.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But look at Tony in this. I mean, he's just like looks like Burt Reynolds in that, that one poster where he's laying on the bearskin rug or whatever it is.
He looks
Hey,
a
look
little
at him.
too relaxed.
Too
for
relaxed.
The Hulk to be holding
Yeah, come on.
10 tons of rock or whatever above him. But, just iconic scenes, amazing pieces of art that go perfectly with this
Yeah,
card.
Steve's trying to wedge his shield, and they're actually doing some.
Yeah.
Tony's just like lounging.
Yeah.
All right, kick back,
He's
bro.
taking a
got it.
moment. He's
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 got it.
busy with superhero stuff.
Yeah.
All right. Now, when you're talking about comics, there's a Mount Rushmore of artists, and whatever your Mount Rushmore is, Alex Ross has got to be on it.
Okay.
So getting an Alex Ross piece in here is insane. Let's see, Force of Vigor.
Oh gosh, this one's insane. It's
Dude,
gorgeous.
Just the rounds pinging off his body.
Mm-hmm. And again, it fits the card. It's so green. He's destroying a tank, which is like an artifact.
Just dwarfs Doom's forearms.
Oh my god. Yeah, much better forearms than Doom.
Why are there 3 muscles in his knee around his patella?
I never even heard of
It's-
those.
Is it? I don't know enough anatomy to know whether or not that's accurate. But Alex does a lot of study of anatomy, so I'm sure it is.
Yeah, I mean, this card's just beautiful to look at.
Yeah, we're not doing the whole full. I know when we were talking about this earlier, like, oh, this is the full cycle. This is just Force of Vigor, but do you really need any more? Look at that art.
Come on.
Look at that. Speaking of amazing art, Chaos Warp is our next card, and it has some
Amazing.
incredibly iconic art from House of M.
Yeah.
Again, it fits the card so perfectly.
Somebody's chaos warping.
Reality, all of
all-
reality.
Yeah. Whoa. Don't.
If
Hey,
only-
don't.
If only someone had told Scarlet Witch that before.
Hey, don't do that.
But I mean, like always, you're gonna play this, and they're gonna
Yeah.
get the best card in the deck.
That's exactly what Scarlet Witch
That's
does.
what
It's
always
like, oh,
happens.
They just get the best thing.
The best.
It's great.
I mean, for mutants, it was maybe.
Eh?
I don't know. Anyway, again, we're already over time. I can't go into the House of M storyline. All right. Okay, before the show, Gabriel, you were raving over this
Oh, yeah.
art. Yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah.
this is Massacre Girl is the magic card, but
Talking
it's
about Mount
Electro.
Rushmores of artists, like
Oh my gosh.
Bill is on mine. Bill Sienkiewicz is definitely on my Mount Rushmore. Just gorgeous, man.
Gorgeous art, and it fits the card perfectly.
Yeah. Super clean, super beautiful.
Yeah.
Love it.
All right. Again, I feel like we could gush for another
I know,
half
I
an
know,
hour
I know.
over these, and we can't.
We don't have time.
Like this next
show the
one,
people the
Extinction
cardboard.
Event. Extinction Event. How perfect. I'm going to keep saying it like, oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, this is great. Like we
What good
were also
flavor.
gushing over this because when I was invited to the Endgame premiere, when they were doing the 2-part, obviously the Infinity Gauntlet saga, and Clark Gregg, I showed up with my $1 copy of Infinity Gauntlet that I got at Golden Apple here in Hollywood, and I was on the carpet because I just needed something to do with my hands, so I had it rolled up and I was holding it. They were asking me about it, and then Clark was like, "Man, you should get that signed." I was like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "Jim Starlin is sitting 2 rows behind you," and so I had Jim Starlin sign my Infinity Gauntlet. But this is, yeah, dude, that is.
but like, yeah, I mean, you choose odd or even.
It's
get rid of-
perfect.
Oh, that snaps his
like the
fingers.
lithographic kind of feeling of that 3rd frame. It's cool.
Yeah, this frame is really something.
All right, last 2 before we let you go. We've gone a little bit over time, but you know what? Again, nobody told me no. Nobody told me stop. Everybody here's still working. It's still so. Thanks everyone.
Oh, look at
Because
this.
we're all going
Dowdy.
into overtime now, Blake.
It's overtime. We're working. All right. But look at this. Douthy Voidwalker with Black Widow. And of course, Black Widow's going to get a card, maybe more in the main set. But this fits so well again. And Douthy Voidwalker is such a powerful card.
Yeah, for sure.
Dude, the fact that, yeah, there are more cards in this set.
There's so many
Yeah.
more
Can't
cards.
wait to
Like
see.
I did a lot of cards. I picked up a lot of cards
Yep.
for this early on, but it just, everything is a banger, and it's so good and so cool. Okay, we're gonna end on one last banger. Again, this just, so it's Dig Through Time. This is one of my favorite cards.
Oh, I'm obsessed with this one. It's
Cards, so
gorgeous.
just this art. It's Kang, like, yeah, he's digging through time. That's what he does.
That's what it should feel like to dig through time.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what we're doing. Digging over time. No, this one is my favorite by a long shot.
He is strapped up. I mean, god
Yeah.
dang. What do you?
Also,
that rifle
great
is
forearms. Yeah.
Yeah, that's. Yeah, but and these are not metal. So this is
No.
This
No,
is a
that's
lot
just
of
all-
That's
time
hard
and
work and dedication right there.
Well, again,
Well, he has to
considers
carry
himself
that- he has to carry that
peaceful, man.
rifle.
He's like, I'm not going to get into it. Kang's awesome. All right. That is everything that we have
Wow.
to show for you.
Come
That was,
on.
thoughts, reactions, like, what'd you think?
Well, I just once again, it does what you think it would do.
Yeah.
And that's just amazing. And can't wait to see the rest of the set.
Yeah.
Once again, Gavin, wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
Figure that out. Spirit, demon, hero, villain.
There you go.
That's a lot. That's a lot of types.
We'll see if we can fit it on there.
Yeah, yeah. Skeleton.
Skeleton.
Obviously.
Every card type.
Elemental.
Elemental.
Elemental, without being a shapeshifter.
we could,
every
we,
card type.
we could be double faced. Like Robbie Ray is on the front, and then
Yeah, dude, let's
Anyway.
go.
we're designing cards live on
Yeah.
What I keep coming back to is we've only seen one of the commander decks. So there's you said there's 4. So I mean,
wow, really?
if one of the commander decks is the Fantastic Four, I just can't wait to find out what the other 3 are. And I imagine there's going to be a fair amount of speculation as to what they could be.
Absolutely will be a fair amount of, we're all going to run to the internet after this.
And I just, my style is Elder Dragon Highlander because that's just the way I roll, and draft.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so those are my 2 play styles for the most part. So I usually get all of the commander decks, and then I have my buddy Jeff, who owns Revenge of here in Los Angeles. It's my favorite shop, and he saves me a bundle and a pre-release every time. So
It's gonna
I'm
be
usually out of town working, but
Yeah.
come home to all my goodies, go out and lay them all out on the carpet, and just put them in my binders. But yeah, no, this is going to be great, man. I can't
gonna
wait
be
to see
great.
the rest. So thank y'all for having me. This has been
Thanks for
really fun.
joining us. Thank you, Rachel. Thanks to the whole Command Zone crew for putting this together. Set, again, looks
Thanks to our
amazing.
scientists.
Thanks to our scientists who we're going to find out what
Hey, scientists, take a bow.
Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in today. Thank you for tuning in all year. This is the last weekly MTG show of 2025. We will be back, weirdly enough, on Monday, January 5th, because that'll be the kickoff for Lorwyn Eclipsed previews. And then shortly after that, we will see the game nights featuring one Mr. Gabriel.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, I can't wait. That was so much fun.
I
dude.
can't wait.
That set is killer.
So stay tuned for that. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next year.
Bye.
Bye.